Yeah, hi guys. Are you there?
Hi.
Yeah, sorry for the delay, guys. I got stuck. The traffic just now reached. Okay, all good. So today, what we have to see. So just give me 1 minute. Let me open up your notes. So last class we were talking about Azure tags, and we were talking about the availability set and availability zone. Okay, I believe everyone are clear with that. Can I have one round of yes? Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
today we will
sir.
look into a new topic that is known as Log Analytic Workspace. So let me quickly take the attendance before I proceed. So okay, so let me proceed. So today we are going to look into a topic that is known as Log Analytic Workspace. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
So Log Analytic Workspace is the today's topic that we are going to see. Log Analytic Workspace is basically a centralized location, okay, which helps you to store the logs. Okay, so now for an example, now we have created a server, correct? So we created one server. This server will produce few kind of logs. That logs need to be saved in a centralized location. So that location is known as a log analytic workspace for a simple reason. Okay, so now there is a guy called Anand. Okay, now I'm asking a very simple question to Anand that, hey Anand, yesterday to whom you made a call? Okay, so yesterday to whom and all like you made a call. If I ask the simple question, what he will do? He will just go to his call log and he will just see like to whomsoever he called and he will give me the information. Correct. Now I'm just asking the same question. Okay, Raj, like in year 2024 on April 18, like to whom you made a call, whether Anand can able to provide that information, guys? He cannot, because the phone cannot has that much of capability to store the call logs. Okay, few phones like it will save like last 100 call logs. There might be few devices which will store last 1 month of data. Based on phone to phone, that storage logs will differ. Okay, like the same way, now there is a inside a VM there is a log. Okay, that logs needs to be preserved by saving it somewhere. So basically to save the logs, we are using this resource that is known as a log analytic workspace. And once every logs which are present here, then you can write a query and you can able to fetch a data. Okay. So can I have one round of tests now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, in order to do this, you need a middleman. That middleman is nothing known as DCR, which is nothing but a data collection route. Okay. In the left hand side, you have a VM. In the right hand side, you have a log analytic workspace. In the middle, you need to have a DCR to do this activity. Okay. Like for an example, there are like two people. Okay. Me and Anand are there. Like we wanted to talk each other. So we use a platform called Microsoft Teams, which is a middleman. Like that, this VM and log analytic workspace needs to be connected by using a middleman. That guy is known as a DCR, which is nothing but a data collection room. Okay, so this is a simple architecture. If this architecture is good, then you can able to clearly understand what I'm going to do it over the practically. Okay, now before going into this, now let's take same Anand as an example. Okay, now I just wanted to monitor Anand. Okay, so what he is doing on a daily basis, like at what time he wakes up, and at what time he goes for the office. Like that, I need to monitor him completely, like what he is doing on the daily basis. Can I able to monitor from my end? I can't, because the reason is very simple. Anand is located somewhere and I am located somewhere. So I cannot able to completely monitor him what he is doing on a daily basis. So if I need to do that, then what do I need to do? Then I need to have one agent, okay, which means like you can just consider as a spy or someone. That spy is very closely get in touch with Anand, and that spy is going to give me the complete information. Hey, Anand is doing this, Anand is doing that. Like that, that agent is going to help me to get the complete data about Anand. Like the same way, now this virtual machine is there. You need to get the complete logs to the log analytic workspace, right? So for that, you need to have an agent. That agent will be inside the VM bin. Okay. So same example, you can correlate with the real time. Is everyone clear with the architectural designs and other things? Can I have one round of yes so that we will do it practically so that it's going to be even more better understanding?
Yes, we got it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, great. So let me join myself from my laptop. So just give me 1 minute, please. Okay, guys, I'm there. So I'm sharing my screen. You guys can quickly confirm if you can able to see it. Oh, I hope my screen is visible for you all. Now, guys, I'm just going to create one virtual machine. Okay. So you know how to create a virtual machine because we did multiple times. So I keep it inside a resource group. I give a name called VM1, and it is asking that you want availability set or availability zone or what you want. I say I don't want anything. No infrastructure support is needed from you. Okay, so that I will save my cost. So I just choose Windows and I choose a size called B2S. Guys, can someone say me why I choose a size as B2S rather than B1 to S?
First, memory required for Windows is
And the speed purpose as
No, I'm not getting it.
the RAM needs for
for the
4
better
GB RAM.
performance.
Yes, exactly. For the better performance. So B1 to S is going to give me the lower specifications, which is like around 1 GB of RAM, which is not sufficient for my activity. So for a good performance, I choose a size that is known as B2S. Okay. So now my machine is getting created on my first tab of my browser. Meanwhile, let me duplicate this window and I will create the log analytic workspace because you know very well. So you need to have two things. One is VM, another one is log analytic workspace. Let's do it. Okay, so now I'm just going to create a log analytic workspace. Again, log analytic workspace is a resource, so it needs to be kept inside a RG1, and you can give a name. So what name I can give? I can give a name called VM uh, log today's date. So I will put a name called 21042025. Okay, so I just put this name. So if you want to give a different name, guys, you can just give it a coding. Okay, so I will click on review and I will click on create. So two things are ready. So the first is virtual machine, which is ready. If I go right now, you can able to see the machine is running right now. Okay, and let me go to my log analytic workspace and let it get ready right now. Okay, my log analytic workspace is also ready. Now what I will do, I will just try to log in with my VMware. Okay, so I click on connect and I click on download RDP file and I will save it. Guys, I'm just clicking on connect button. It will prompt me the password. So during the creation of a virtual machine time, so I created one password. That particular password I'm entering. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's wrong. I click on it. Let the machine comes up. May I know who is this Raj joined this group? Raj, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So what's your full name, sir?
Rashekar.
Yeah, just join with your full name, sir, because there are like two Raj. So for attendance, I'm just facing an issue.
Sure, sure.
Okay, thank you, sir. Guys, now the VM has loaded. All good. So now I will close the default things. Okay. Does anyone in this group knows about this particular application called Event Viewer?
I know, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can you just let me know, sir, what it is? Even if you're wrong, I'm happy, sir.
It will be, see the application log, system log, Windows log,
Hmm.
and it will be contained for it using filter option, warning, and critical and a system restart option. I know, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So basically, this Event Viewer, whatever he said is absolutely right. Event Viewer is a guy. What it does, it basically collects all the type of logs what are being generated inside the computer. Either it can be a success log, or it can be a failure log, or it can be a warning, or it can be an information, or it can be a anything. Okay, so all the logs which are happening inside or related to this machine, everything will be getting captured inside this event viewer. Okay, so now I'm just going to see few kind of logs here under the system. If you could go, like, you can able to see multiple logs here. Okay, so I'm just going to transfer this complete logs to another guy. That guy is nothing but a log analytic workspace. Okay, guys, now let's connect with the same example. Now your mobile device is there, right? Your mobile device, whenever you call to someone, your call log is going to collect the complete history. It's a missed call or it's a outgoing or an incoming. So all the logs will be generated and which will get saved inside the device, right? Now you're just taking an export and you're just saving it in a centralized location. Like just take it like you're just exporting and you're keeping in a pen drive. Same way, whatever the logs which are generated inside this computer, okay, we are just taking out and we are just placing it inside the log analytic workspace. Okay, guys, till now, everyone are clear? Yes,
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, perfect. So now two things are ready. VM is ready, log analytics workspace is ready. Now will all the logs which will come here? Definitely the answer is no, because we didn't complete our connectivity. You know the connectivity. Left side VM, right side log analytic workspace, and you need to have a middleman. The middleman is nothing but a DCR, which is nothing but a data collection group. Okay, let me try to create it. I will right click and I will duplicate a new window. So each tab one guy. Okay, the first tab VM, second tab log analytic workspace, and the third tab we will have a data collection group, so that we will be on a right track. So again, data collection rule is a kind of a resource. Let's click on a create button and we will just create it. You can just give a name called VM-DCR. Guys, whatever the name you like, you can just give it accordingly. Okay, so I like this name, so I give this name. I keep it inside a resource group and I always choose a region called Central India. And it's asking a question that, hey boss, like you are just creating a data collection group and you will be connecting to one of the machine, right? The machine, which platform it belongs to? It belongs to a Linux or it belongs to Windows or what? I know very clear that my VM1 is a Windows machine. So I choose Windows here and I click on next. Now, the next thing is known as a resource. Now I wanted to add my resource. What is my resource? From where I need to collect my logs? From the VM. So that is my resource. So I click on add a resource and I will select my VM1 and I will click on apply. So now my virtual machine got added. Now I will click on next, which is known as collect and deliver. So you selected the resource and what you want to collect and where you want to deliver. That information you have to provide. Click on add data source. And it has multiple logs. Okay, let me take performance. Now what happens? It takes the performance of my CPU, memory, disk, and network of the VM1 and then click on next to provide your destiny where you want to submit. It need to be exported to the log analytic workspace, correct? So you need to select your log analytic workspace from the drop down list. And let's click on add data source. And if you want to collect the Windows event logs, click on it. And the application logs, all the security logs, and all the system logs. I will just get all the logs from the VM1 and I will provide my destiny. My destiny is nothing but a log analytic workspace, which has already been created. I will click on it. I will click on add data source. Now I'm just collecting performance and the Windows event and just collecting this and transferring to my log analytic workspace. I will click on review and create. That's it. In the resource, I've added my VM. In the collect and deliver, I have added my log analytic workspace. So the connectivity is done right now. If I click on create, you can able to see few installations will be getting extensions or installed. What will happen, right? As I said, there will be an agent. So you can able to see that agent inside the VM. Inside the VM, okay, if you just go for extension and application, you can able to see one agent which will be available right now. Okay, when it will be getting created, right? So when the data collection rule got created during that particular time, this agent will be getting created. So the agent is available inside the VM1. So this is an agent who is going to completely help us to transfer the logs from the VM to the log analytic workspace. Guys, everyone good? Can I have one more round of S? No.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now I have done my job. Okay. Now all the logs that will be getting collected in my log analytic workspace. Now at least like it takes 5-6 minutes to get the logs to be reflecting here. Okay. So meanwhile, I will wait for some time. Okay. And meanwhile, what I will do, I will duplicate one more tab and I will create a VM2. Okay. Just for my other task. Okay. So I will just create another machine called VM2 for my second activity. Because ideally from the VM1, the logs needs to come here, right? It basically takes 1 or 2 minutes. So rather than wasting the time, so I will just spin up another VM. So I provide VM2, no infrastructure needed, Windows, V2 press. And if I click on next, like, OS disk, data disk, and other things. Okay, I will click on review. I will click on create. Okay, so now, okay, let's complete this and we'll. My VM2 is ready. Right now, I created a VM2, right? Now these logs also will come to log analytic workspace. The answer is no. Okay, because I have configured only for the VM1. Okay, so the VM2 logs will not go and save under the log analytic workspace. If you want to double confirm, just go for extension and application and see. You will not have any kind of extensions. So like no kind of agents will not be there on VM2. Okay, but if you go to VM1, you can able to see one agent which is available, and this is an agent who is going to help us to whatever the logs which are generated on the VM1 that will be getting transferred on my log analytics. Now you will be getting somewhat clear. Guys, yes, no?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now it's been like 1 or 2 minutes. Now all the logs that will be coming into my this log analytic workspace. So this is a log analytic workspace which I have created, right? So I'm into that now. On my left hand side, I have clicked on my logs. Now here, just select the mode as KQL mode. Okay, so where you can write a query. Now I will write a query called perf. Perf is nothing but if I need to find the performance, if I click on run, all related of performance related to the VM1, all the logs that will be coming up here. Okay, I just want to view the event logs. If I just type event here, then if I click on run, then all the events that will be coming up here, system related logs, security related, all application related, all the logs that will be coming up here, whatever just getting generated here. Okay, guys. And if it is an information or all sort of the alert type also that we will get. One round of yes, no.
Yes, yeah.
Sir,
Yes,
I need
sir.
Yes, sir.
questions for inconvenience.
Oh.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Oh yes, sir. It will be running system background services, and it will be affect any system performance level, sir.
No, it won't, sir. It's a kind of an agent who transfers this, right? Agent is a kind of extension which is got installed to the VM. Okay, it's a lightweighted thing which is running in the background, so it is not going to impact your performance at any point of time.
Yeah, okay. Which exe packages I will be installing for agent or
Agent we are not installing. If you have seen it, I've never installed any kind of agent manually from my end.
okay.
Everything is done by Microsoft. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
so
Yeah,
the agent is not under my control. Agent has been under the control of Microsoft.
yeah, okay.
Okay, so I will just connect with my next point with my VM2. That time you might get even more better understanding about it. Okay, so now if I just type even and if I click on run, I can able to see all type of logs coming here. Now I will just do one more activity, okay, to make it better. Now guys, what I will do, I will just go here, and you all know already I have downloaded my RDP file, right? Which is 15 minutes ago. This is my VM1. Okay, so if you want to cross confirm, I will just show you. Just see the public IP address. It is 74.225.204.96. And if I open the VM1, 74.225.204.96. Now what I'm doing, guys, I'm just going to take one more RDP to the same machine. This time what I will do, I will not provide the right password. Okay, I will just provide a dummy passwords. Okay, now I will show the password. Just see, this is my password, and you can clearly see that the passwords are dummy, which is like incorrect. I will click on OK button, and 200% it will not connect to my computer, and you can see that it's giving an error. Okay, so I'm quite good till this. Okay, now what will happen, guys? I think there is small laggy is there in my screen, I believe. Well, let me connect to a different network. Once again. Okay, I'm sharing my screen one more time. Just confirm it's visible.
Not it. Yeah, it's coming in.
Guys, is visible?
no.
Sharing, but it is
Yeah,
not visible.
yeah.
Yeah, now we are able to.
Now it's
Okay. Now
now.
you can able to see that I'm inside my VM1. Now I did a wrong entry, correct, on my VM. Now what I will try to do, I will just try to go to my security, and I just filter it based on one event. Okay, so the event which I'm going to choose is 4625. So basically what this 4625 does, right? This is an event ID. So what this event ID does, if anyone who's trying to take an RDP to my machine, and if someone who try to provide a wrong password, okay, so that log also will get unsafe here. Okay, so you all remember that right now I just provided a wrong password and I tried to hit my machine, right? And I got an error message. And you all remember, like at the first time when I tried to take an RDP, by typo error I made a small mistake, so that log also has been captured here. You can able to see it. Okay, so whatever the activity, what has been happening, and all the logs which will be getting captured inside the event viewer. And these all logs will be exported to the log analytic workspace. But basically, this incorrect passwords will be captured under the event ID called 4625. Okay, so I know that. So I'm just doing a simple lab with you so that you can also clearly understand what I'm trying to do. If you want to understand the more detail about it, just double tap it and just click on details. You will just see the complete details. Someone tried to hit that with a username called Satish. You can able to see that. And it was the request was coming from the computer called this particular computer. And then this is the IP address of that particular guy. Okay, which basically means I am the person who tried to hit this machine, right? So my IP address also getting captured here. You can able to see it. And if you want to confirm my IP address, just see, find my IP address. And see, right now, my address, IP address is 49, 43, 251, and 47. Okay, the same IP address that you can able to see here inside the VMN. 49, 43, 251, 47. Okay, this is the public IP of my machine. So I'm the guy from my base machine. I was trying to take an RDP, right? So I just provided the wrong password. So this is the when. So I was trying to connect and it gave me the wrong error. So that error also got captured over there. Is everyone clear?
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Now, yes.
sir, I need one clarification. Sorry for interference. Sir, if possible to protect static IP based VM machine protection for example, particular I
Yes.
working
Yes.
on
I got your
artificial.
question. I got your question. The answer is yes, sir. It's
Yeah,
possible.
okay. Okay.
Okay. And you will learn that during the networking times. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Because few people, they want to understand what is IP address and other things. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
let's have a deep dive during that particular time. But I got your question. The answer is yes.
yeah, okay, okay. Understood.
Okay. Perfect. Now we have to see that the same logs which is inside the event viewer or not. Correct. So guys, and for writing a query inside this particular things, you want to know something called KQL. Okay. Where so event ID is equal to 4625. So you should write a query, and if you click on enter, so whatever the logs which was showing over there, right, that comes up here as well, guys, inside the log analytic workspace. If you just expand it, you can able to see the complete information of it as well. See the IP address 43, 9, 251, 47. So basically this log analytic workspace, it stores your complete logs. And if you want to query it, it's a kind of a SQL query that queries you can write it. And if you run it, you will be getting the results. Nice. Good. Yes. No.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So now here we are writing a query, right? What language it is? It is a KQL. Okay. So what is KQL? KQL is nothing but known as Kusto Query Language. Okay, this is the expansion of it, guys. So if you want to write a query under the log analytic workspace, then you should know how to write a Kusto Query Language. Then only you can able to write a query inside it. Okay, but you can just have a very basic overview. So it's a kind of just filtering it. Okay, so putting a where condition where the event ID is equal to this. Like this, you are just going to write a condition and you're just going. Oh, till this, we are all perfect type. So right now, can I have one round of tests if you're all clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Fine. So now let me go ahead and talk about one more thing. So I share my screen. Now I have created my second machine called VM. You all remember? Now the second machine logs also need to be saved somewhere. So can I just use the same log analytic workspace, or do I need to keep on creating n number of log analytic workspace? You can reutilize the same thing. Okay, just connect this machine with the existing DCR. The job is done. Okay, so log analytic workspace is a centralized location which will store all the sort of logs, okay, inside it. So as a human being, you write a KQL query and you can able to filter it out based on the results. Yes, yes, you're all getting my point. Now, when you connect this VM with a DCR, that particular point, when agent will be getting installed inside the VM2. Okay, so already we have seen inside the VM2, we don't see any kind of agent, right? So when we attach that VM with a DCR, then we will come and see it will be having an agent. Okay, let's try to do it. So I share my screen from my laptop. So right now I go to my VM2, and guys, if you just see here inside my VM2 under the extension, cannot able to see any sort of extensions. Okay, now this VM2 needs to be attached with the existing DCR. How you can able to do? Very simple. Open your DCR. Okay, so oh yeah, and then click on configuration and click on a resource. And here inside the resource, we earlier added when we just creating a DCR, that moment we added only the VMware. You all remember, I believe. Now I click on add button and I will add my second machine as well. Okay. During this time, you will get one log. Okay. Just try to read that. Okay. See, it got associated. And you can able to see the extension is also installed. Okay, successfully. And if you just go here and if you just do a small refresh inside a VM2 under the extension, you can able to see the agent installation. So I'm not installing it manually. It's done from Azure. Okay. So right now, if I just do a refresh, so these are the two machines which is there. And from that machines, it will collect the performance and it will collect the Windows events and it will just transfer it to the log analytic workspace. Okay. Now, if I just type event and when I just search, okay, when I run that, I get the complete logs of my VM1 and VM2. And you see a computer, right? And inside this computer, you can able to see the VM1, which means this is a log that is corresponding to the VM1. Now, if I just scroll down, I can also find the VM2 logs. Right now, I cannot able to find because I've added it right now. Hardly it needs to take 5-6 minutes to transfer the logs from here to here. Once that is done, if you click on run one more time, you can able to see the logs of both VM1 and VM2. Okay. We will wait ideally 1 or 2 minutes and we will hit it and we can able to see 200%. How we just say that? Because there is an agent which is available inside the machine. And this agent will just transfer the logs to the logs analytic workspace. One round of S. No, guys, if you're clear.
Oh, yes, yeah, got it.
Perfect. So I'll click on run. Okay. So let this guy be ideally there and I will move on to the next one. So Now I just type event and I put a where condition where the event ID is 4625, right? And if I click on enter, so I got the logs. No. I should get only 2 logs. I'm just getting VM2 also. Yeah, now I'm just getting VM2, but my specific condition is different. 1 minute. Now if I just type event, then I get all the logs of VM2 as well as VM1. Yeah, see, I can able to see VM1. If I just scroll a little bit up, I can able to see the VM2 logs also. Okay, now what I will do, I will put one condition. Okay, so I'll put a where condition where my event ID is equal to 4625 and there's that pipe symbol, and where the computer name contains VM1 contains or has, let's see. Okay, contains. Okay, now specifically I have written this query and I have run it and I can able to find this log, right? So being I cannot able to monitor every frequently, right? Sitting here and just monitoring it very frequently, whether someone have logged into my VM or not. I cannot able to do it. If I want on a monthly basis, I can just come and take the logs and I can verify it. So what can I do? I can just create an alert. Just click on the 3 dots here and you can able to see there is a create an alert rule. Just click on it. So you can just create an alert rule based on the specific condition. Okay, so whenever this particular condition is triggered, okay, so you are going to get notified. Okay, so now my query is done. So now every 5 minutes this is going to monitor, and when it is greater than the count of 0, okay, so every 5 minutes it's keep on going to run it, and if it finds something new, okay, then it's going to notify me. So I just want to make it like every 1 minute it needs to monitor. Yeah, you can just change the time here to every 1 minute and here as well as every 1 minute. Okay, so what happens here? So that it frequently monitors every 1 minute that particular condition. Okay, if it finds anything during that particular 1 minute, if the count is greater than 0, then it's going to notify me. Okay, I click on next. Next is nothing but an action group. And I clearly know you can know what is known as an action group. During the budget time, we would have clearly spoken about it. Action group is nothing but having the identities of a human being inside it. Correct. Now I will just create an action group. So I will give a name called alert-vm, alert-vm as a name for my action group. I click on next. I click on email and SMS. And I just type Satish, my name, and I provide my email ID as test@gmail.com. I provide my email ID, I click on save. I click on review one. So I created one action group, and inside a condition, you just need to provide your condition. Why it is 1 minute, it's not working. It should work. Let me click on next and see. And now it is working. So for me, 1 minute is not working. Usually it needs to work. Let me give a last try. So 1 minute is not working. So it's just giving some net. Okay, no worries. 5 minutes is also pretty good. So it will monitor me every 5 minutes, and whenever any alert which got triggered, it will call this action group. An action group is nothing but alert-vm, and where one email ID is configured, and that guy is going to get notified. Okay, I click on next as a detail. So what is the alert rule that you want to give? Okay, it's incorrect password -pm. But okay, I just give an alert rule, something like this. So whenever I get an alert, I know, I can understand. Because of this only, I'm just getting it. So I click on review and it's going to cost me around $1.5. I'm super fine because I'm in a free trial. So right now, I don't want to sit and monitor. So if anyone who is trying to do some activity, so that's going to get notified over my email. Guys, everyone good?
Oh, yes, yeah, got it.
Yes, sir.
This is known as Log Analytics Workspace. So today, what and all the things that you have learned, today you have learned how to transfer the logs and how to save it in a centralized location. And you just verified that thing in a centralized location by writing a query that is known as KQL, which is nothing but a Kusto Query Language. And once that is done, like how to add a new machine to capture that logs also on a same existing log analytic workspace, that also you did. And you just created an alert, and which is going to call the action group, and the action group which has a human identity. So you did, these are the pretty things that you've learned for today. Okay, so I hope everyone are clear. So can I have one round of S, no, or any questions or something?
Yes, sir.
Guys, clear,
Yes.
clear, right?
Yes.
Cleared, sir.
Okay, perfect. So I will just delete my complete things. So just please make sure, guys, whatever we did today, you are practicing those things to learn even more better, higher the ladder. Okay. And guys, tomorrow probably 90% we will not be having a class because I have some important deliverables that needs to be submitted. So I am engaged with few of my office works. So tomorrow I won't be available, I think so. So anyhow, I will just update it before 6 p.m. evening. Okay, so because I will get to know whether I'm on a right track or it needs a little bit or not. If I'm not on a right track, then I may take a leave for tomorrow. So if I'm not available, then no one is here to continue the class. Okay, so don't waste the time. You have solid 1 hour, so don't wait for me. Meanwhile, you just practice whatever we did, guys. And you don't want to join the call. Okay, you can just practice it on your own rather than just ideally taking it as holiday if you're available. If you do have an important work, you can please continue with that. Okay, guys, I'll just intimate you before tomorrow 6 p.m.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
So that's it for today. And I will just share my screen and I will show you the things. And guys, this typical notes, whatever I'm having, right? I will just share it once we complete our things. Okay, because each and every day I'm just keep on going to append. Okay, so this is a dedicated notes which I have written for you. Okay, so I will not append anything on it. Okay, so if you can able to see from the day one, whatever we have written, everything's all arranged here. So I will just share it at the last day. Why? Because every day if I'm sharing, right, one image or few kind of misses that can happen. So I will just share it completely at the end of the day, have it as a single PDF so that you will have everything. So I just want to get it today itself. I need to write few kind of things. No worries. The call is recorded, right? And my screen is up, right? You can just take a screenshot, okay, if you want today itself. Okay, just once my job is done, just rewatch the recording, just take a screenshot and you can just append whatever you want to add on it. Okay, so don't ideally wait for something needs to be given or something needs to be done, and you're all well matured and you can able to understand what is the importance and what to be done and what need not to be done. Okay, so just take it and work it, guys, about it. Okay, so that's it from my end for today, and we will meet tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will just let you know. If not, then we will meet day after tomorrow, guys. Thanks all for joining with me today, and keep continue your learning, guys. Thanks all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you,
you.
man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.